Hey guys, how you doing? As I start this program, it is 3:33, which is kind of cool. Home with the dog. And so, hello everybody. Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and also please leave a little comment, even an emoji, because YouTube will use the algorithms to send Coaching for the Soul around the planet like it's supposed to go. For people who need a little bit more coaching for the soul. Yeah. So, hi Kathy. So, good program today. We're going to talk about some Mercury Retrograde and some Jupiter Uranus things, and we're going to channel for a while. So, yeah. Hi, Sherry. How's it going? Hey, Robin. Yeah. So, I got the dog back, and it's all good from the groomer. So, yeah. She looks beautiful. So, it's a good thing. Yep. So, hope everybody's okay. I hope you guys' energy is calming down. Today's the last day of Mercury Retrograde for the April season, let's say, for spring. Another one in 2 months. So we'll see how that one goes. But this one was pretty rough for everybody. Hey, Pat. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. Rough for me, big time. Transformation is tough. Hey, Ellison. Yeah. So it's been a feeling of WTF most of this month. So, hope everybody else did okay. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. Yep. Lots of irritation, Sherry says, the last 6 days. Definitely. Today's last day, got a 10-day window. So as it gets away from us after today, it will wane in energy every single day. Okay. But it turns direct today, which is phenomenal for us. Okay. And the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction had 2 or 3 other planets with it also, Venus and things like that. And that went okay. Okay. But it's going to last all the way through the year. Okay. Which is good because we're going to come out of Mercury retrograde all fired up and ready to go because that energy is going to wane big time and all of our stuff is going to calm down. It's going to calm down. So we're not as in our heads and our hearts, struggling with what are we supposed to do next. You can only meditate so much, right? Meditate so much. But I did find it's so cool. There's this man, I forget what his name is. He's Asian. I believe he's a monk. And one of his exercises came up on my feed today to do in the morning. And oh my gosh, bingo. I did it before I went to get the dog. And yeah, it is pretty amazing. I kind of dig it. So I posted on my Facebook page, on my Bill Clairvoyant Facebook page. So check that out. I'm going to send it to some people too. If you guys want me to send it to you, let me know. And it's what to do in the morning for like 10 minutes. Exercises, like getting your body ready for the day. But I'll tell you, I was pretty angry before I did that. And after I did that, I wasn't that angry anymore. So it was like, ding. Definitely. Okay. So Mercury retrograde started on the 1st. It ends today. You should be starting to feel the release. All right. The release of the downward pressure on us. Some people say that, that it's fake. It's a fallacy. No, it's not. If you're connected to your emotions and body and things like that, it is not fake at all. Unless you're a master, which God bless you if you are. But that's important. Okay. Yes, definitely. So, hang on. I'm on my Bill Clairvoyant page. I'm almost sure. But anyway, that roller coaster is coming to an end. My roller coaster was going right straight down, and it was very, very difficult. But May is going to be, Taurus has already started. Okay, and it's been in Taurus for like 4 days so far. And it is absolutely going to change the energy this month. So for the next 4 weeks, everybody, talk out loud and tell them what you want. Because Taurus is one of the best months in May I ever have. It's my best month of the year, okay? And that's simply because it's grounded and it's earthy. And there's all kinds of aspects, meaning astrological things, going together to make this month a relax moment. Okay. So, As this goes away, right? Do what you got to do again. Take a bath, take a shower, go to the beach, sit in the sun, whatever you got to do to make yourself feel like you can relax. Okay, because that's super, super important, because it's going to come to us like boom. So you're going to have, maybe this would be the last bad day, the last semi-bad day, but tomorrow and the next day should be very, very fantastic and welcoming. Okay, so we made it through, and that's a blessing. Swear to God, it's a blessing. The last two for me have been just horrendous. Like, what do you want me to do with this? Yeah. So anyway, your Jupiter Uranus, okay? Ask what you want, guys, because the energy's still here. All right? Ask what you want. Ask what you want. Ask for what you want. All right? I started doing some affirmations too. I mean, I was pulling out all the stops, right? I mean, I had to do something because I need some relief, because it was just like deep, deep, deep energy. Yeah. And so I started doing some affirmations too. I'll be honest that because of who I am, and I'm trying to change this, I don't believe they work. But I know when you speak what you want, it comes to you, kind of the same thing. But I have a problem with keeping them up to speed. And I don't know if that's my ego. I don't know if that's my higher self. I don't know what it is. But do them if you feel like they're going to, if you can feel them. I never feel them. Even if I say them 100 times a day, I never feel them. I don't know if it's because I think I don't need them or what. But I don't know who thinks that. But I don't know, right? So that's the astrology stuff. All right. Okay. So one thing I want to talk about is this. Is that the prowlers are out, okay? The dark prowlers are out. Yes, very much so. If you ever meet anybody who wants to just take you over, right? Gives you all kinds of stuff that you should do to try to kind of overriding you because of how much energy you have, or how great you are, how good and great, right? Because they can tell. They're kind of like the Dementors from Harry Potter. They want to suck that energy out of you, all right? They're on the prowl, especially during Mercury Retrograde, all right? Keep your energy up, right? Keep your light up. Surround yourself with divine white light, right? Don't let them come into your space. Do not. They can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you, they are, and they can take advantage of some people who are too trusting, because they know who to prey on. Okay. I don't believe that's anybody that watches the program, but it very well may be. I'm not one of those guys, of course. I'm a guy who doesn't accept anything from anybody. Go away. I didn't ask you to be in my space, so go, right? Other people, I don't know any, but I've heard and I've seen from them that to keep your guard up. Keep your guard up, because they'll act like your friend, right? But if they focus in on you and only you, or one of your children, or your husband, or your mate, or whatever, right? Think about that, okay? Think about that. If they come in and want to take over, absolutely not. You know, don't see that reader anymore, because you know what? You just talk to me. No, okay? That is absolutely domination, and that does not happen in spirituality, guys. It does not. Okay, those are black forces. They are dark forces, and there can be also Dementors, which want to suck the energy out of your body. Okay, so keep your guard up, right? 2024 is going to be the year that we have to, us light workers, have to be prepared to fend off the fakers. They know all this stuff. Okay. But I don't know you. Why are you telling me stuff that I'm not going to listen to you, because, oh, you know, I'm so blah, 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 blah. Or they come with a friend or two friends or three friends. It's an extra friend that's in their little group, and you get introduced to them. No. Because the people that could be in their group are non-assuming, right? They're the cast of characters, Spirit says, that are enabling that person, right? Spirit says, through smiling eyes, right? To get them in to your house, get them into trusting you, to befriend you. Watch it. Because it is very, very important. Because once they're in, it's hard for them to get out. Okay? 2024 is a very powerful year, as will 25, 26, 27 on up, right? So understand, you're not a muggle anymore at all. No one who watches Coach for the Soul is a muggle, okay? You may believe your light's this high. It's probably this high. And anybody who's looking can see that light because of who they are in this lifetime, right? And they will, I'm telling you, they will try to make you believe that they're righteous, that they absolutely have God and all this other. No. Okay? So just protect yourself, right? Always protect yourself with divine white light. You should in the morning anyway, because you don't know who you're going to run into, even on the phone, right? So, or grocery store, wherever. Protection, I know. Spirit says, your ego will, it's easier to think that you're a muggle, and for ego to tell you that, don't worry about anything like that. It's same with affirmations, right? Same with pretty much everything. Ego will be there to say, don't worry about that, or you know what, just feed the dog and have your breakfast and get to work. Okay, you know, because it's easy. And easy, I'm telling you guys, is a wrong way to go until the other things are easy. Your meditations, you're sitting quietly, right? Doing some exercises that I put on my Facebook page. All kinds of things that you can do for protection. Don't let yourself lapse. Don't let yourself just relax and go, okay, it's going to be fine, because then guess what happens, especially during Mercury retrograde, that person shows up, or those people show up. It's kind of like the Mormons at your door. Let's just say that. Don't answer it. Okay? Don't answer it. Because they have ways of convincing you. Trust me, they're sorcerers, Spirit says. They're sorcerers. And I totally agree with that. Okay? Just protect yourself. All right? First, you should do that every day anyway, even if you just for protection. But people like myself, I thought they had me for the longest time, right? I don't worry about that until somebody showed up in my life, right? Yeah. And blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, really? Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to do that. Because again, when it's your own personal self, right? For me anyway, I can question, right? Because they never told me it was going to be this hard. In 64 years, they never told me this was going to be this hard. But I knew I had to do it, right? But having somebody come into your life who believes they are stronger than you, or becomes your friend, and they kind of say, well, you know, you should blah, 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 and you should blah, 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 blah. And then I kind of think about, really? And then, of course, it only takes me maybe 6 hours to go, dude, what are you doing? You kidding me? We're good. Don't listen to anything that they say, because they say that they're talking to your guides. They say that you, well, okay, great. But I am going to stay my course, right? Because you're going to get there anyway. Soul journey. Yeah. Okay? Those people those people just come into your life to test you, to see how strong your resolve is. It's true. Mercury retrograde does that, right? It tests your resolve every freaking day, you know, because a lot of people just hunker down. I cocoon, right? And then try to work. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, you know. And so again, just be conscious. Just be conscious of the people around you. Be conscious of the energy, which all of you guys do. I'm telling you what, I get more texts saying, Bill, what's the energy today? It's crazy. You know, it's really good. It's nuts. I haven't been this happy in forever. But on the other side of the coin, it's like, Bill, man, it's like freaking dirt on top of me. It's just crazy. Why do I feel like this? And that's just because you're releasing all the things that have been in your 12,000 years or more of living on the planet. Okay, chimes. See, chimes. And that's what this period is all about. But as we go into summer 2024, everybody, be ready to receive. Be ready to receive. That's the thing of the day, thing of the year. Be ready to receive. That's why in January I got this message from Spirit when I was laying in bed one morning that 2024 is the year of you. It's the year of you, and it's true. As we get through releasing our stuff, maybe once or twice a year, the other times, let's say the other 10 months, are wonderful. They're blissful, right? And we can have a new sense of freedom because we're no longer holding on to that stuff that is somewhere in our body that our ego tucked away, right? Because we all have it. We all have it, right? We do. We truly do. Trust me, we do. Places that I never dreamed that I'd have to dig into. And that's just not, and that's not, hang on. You're a powerful person already, Spirit says, but when you start to release, you feel less than, which is true. Because that's the human in you. That's the human in you. And your guides and your soul, your spirit, know to release that stuff. Are they vulnerable? Yes. But if you're conscious, you're okay. Because we don't have the total instinct, let's say, that a horse has when it's having a colt or a foal, right? Or a cow or pigs, things like that, right? Or birds, right? We don't have that sense of it's this instinct for me to do it like this when we're releasing things because we've never released things before. Never. Not like this. This is just absolute releasing things that we don't even know we're carrying because they're attached to something else we do know about. Right? That's how they're doing it. I talked about that about 2 years ago. That our guides are connecting pieces of our past lives, which are supposed to be completely gone, and they weren't at that time, right? So they were connecting to past life stuff and with this life stuff and taking it, piggybacking, Spirit says, away, being basically released. Well, after 2020, especially after 2023, our soul journey was canceled for third dimension. We have a new one for fourth and fifth and sixth dimension, which our soul signed also at the time we signed the original one. I didn't know that until now. But why wouldn't they tell us? Because everyone would want to jump ahead. They'd want to jump ahead. They wouldn't do their work they wouldn't do their work beforehand. I know I wouldn't. That's the problem. Yeah. Okay, so hang on. Okay. Most people will feel anew in May, June, and July, and August, right? Because of the release we just had. Do something with it, Spirit says. Do something with it. Take care of yourself. You want a Slurpee? Have a Slurpee. Want ice cream? Have ice cream. Want to have a cocktail? Have a cocktail. You want a steak? Have a steak, right? It's about us going through that heavy time, then rewarding ourselves for getting through it. Because some people have the thoughts they don't want to go through it. They do. Because it's hard. It's really hard. And it gets in your heart, gets in your gut. And it's just like, oh my God, when's it going to stop? Why do I keep thinking about this? Why do I keep thinking about this? Why do I keep thinking about that? Monkey brain. But now our monkey brains will slow down and we'll allow all of our ascension to come to the surface, which gives us more power. Things start to click, right? We start to see things that we never saw before. As Spirit has said, one day you'll wake up and go, how do I know that? How do I know that? And what the hell is that? And I've had people actually call me on the phone or text me and say, Bill, I can't believe what's happened today. I know that, and I know that. And Bill, I know what that is too. Because we don't know when we're going to come online with another bunch of uploads. We don't know. We don't know the keystone dates, guys. I wish we did, but we don't. But when those dates happen, be astonished. Be happy. Tell the world. Because that's a huge, huge, huge allowance for you to be okay with having this great information of abundance of information, money, whatever it is, come to the surface. Love. Yeah. This is going to be a great summer for love, Spirit says. So if you're not married, or if you are married, cool. There's going to be a lot of love going on. That's because Venus is in Taurus. Okay? Earth. Babies. Good sex. Love. Because we live on the earth. It's the first earth sign. See? So take advantage of that. If you're single, get the hell out of the house in the summertime. Go downtown Detroit if you live here, right? Go downtown anywhere, wherever you live, right? Go to the coffee shop, get some food, whatever. I posted something on my Facebook page yesterday, the day before, about doing things by yourself, being independent. Because I'm telling you what, the greatest way to get someone to look at you is to absolutely go out and do things by yourself. Trust me, it works every time. I'll take the dog. That attracts a lot of men, so it'll be good. Yeah. You know, attracts some good ones. I'm all good with that. And you guys should be too, right? Absolutely going out there and just going by yourself. Not with the intention, but having this energy that you know you can. You can do that. Maybe you have to override some ego stuff. You know, I don't want you by myself. Oh God, go downtown, get a freaking hot dog, whatever. Get some, you know, get an icy whatever. In Detroit, we have this frozen stuff, icy kind of thing, downtown, which is wonderful. And they can put ice cream in it, vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream in it, and it's kind of like a layer kind of thing, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful, and I can't wait to have it this summer. But that makes me happy, right? Being down there with my friends, or not by myself, because I've always got friends to go with, right? So I would go by myself if I needed to. I've done that many times, and because I'm not afraid of doing anything like that because of my former job where I worked across the country and I had to eat by myself a lot. I'm okay with that. Wasn't before. I felt insecure. I'm not insecure anymore about that at all. Yeah. But it's all about testing our momentum, Spirit says. Testing our momentum and understanding that when you test your momentum, you'll be surprised what else you find out about you. Which is true. More momentum. Because many, many times we can't see the things that come together. We can't. We cannot see the things that absolutely arrive to us at the opportune time. Can't. Because if you have two good things together, okay, that's cool. But do you separate them and go, this is freaking amazing, and this is freaking amazing too? This is unbelievable right here. Or do you just go on, it's a good day, it's been a good week, it's been a good month. How can I need to be like this all the time? Yeah. Well, it can be, mostly. And as we go through 24 into 25, which guys is only 8 months away, it's already the month of May. It's not even 8 months, it's 7 months. As we go into the month of May next week. See? Again, that quantum times 10, baby. No, times 1,000. Our time is going so freaking fast because they need us to be there. They need us to be in that new earth, in that new energy. They need us to be there because people are starting to come online big time and they don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, I get texts from people who aren't really, they're not really connected that deeply. They are, but they're not turned on. And they're, Bill, why am I so foggy? How come I can't concentrate? Oh, it's because of this, this, and this. Oh my God, I didn't believe that. Oh yeah, it's got to believe it because it's true. Yeah, yeah. So this year is going to be not a transformational year, everybody. It's going to be a year of enjoyment. It's going to be a year of taking care of you. 2024, the year of you, right? And some of you are going to be resistant to that because you don't believe you deserve it. It's not true. Ego, that's a lie. Ego, that's a lie. I do deserve it, right? And you got to believe it. That's the thing, is that when you say affirmations, you got to believe it when you say it. When you watch a YouTube video, right? Even if it's mine, you've got to believe and understand that what people are letting you know, if it resonates with you, right, is that you have to follow it. You have to be like, okay, cool. Bill said, Steve said, Lillian said, right? Pam Gregory said, yeah, right? Is it going to be 100% true for everybody? No. But you take the bits and pieces that are good and you use them for your benefit. That's what good old Capricorn does, right? There's always some good in anything that we receive, anything that we get, for sure. Even if it's bad, right? What are you doing? I'm clearing my stuff out. It doesn't make me happy. No, I got to meditate again. I got to try to get rid of this. I got to try to get rid of that. And guess what? It won't even be the things that your ego tells you got to get rid of. It'll be something else that you can't even see yet. I found that out many, many, many times. When you do a guided healing meditation, it heals parts of you that you didn't know that you had to heal. Because they know it's best. And sometimes they want to leave us with some remnants, right? So that we don't get too big for our britches. Because some people can. Some people definitely can. Okay? Okay, cool. So, I want to connect to somebody else. Okay. Ooh, okay. Got you. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Big time. They have it. It's all gargly gook. Okay. Allow higher dimensional energy to engulf you and move you forward. Drop the I don't believe this. Drop the I don't believe this. Allow us, trust us to raise you up and put you in the right place at the right time. We understand how Earth works. We understand how Earth works. It's still 3D in most cases. The people that follow Bill and other people are not. They're not 3D. Although they live in 3D energy because they have to, because it hasn't, the new Earth hasn't taken hold yet for everybody. And that's going to happen in 2025, 2026. There's no reason to be frightened. There's no reason to worry. There's no reason for you to do anything at all. All you have to do is believe. All you have to do is believe what is coming. All you have to do is believe that what you want is coming, as long as you've asked for it. The things you ask for are already in your soul journey. You're just being triggered right now, keystones, to actually ask for it. Okay? Ask for the moon if that's what you want. Don't worry about what you ask for. Don't worry about anything. That's our job. Expect everything that you want all the time. If you don't expect what you want, it's not going to, okay, hang on. You cannot manifest which is in your soul journey for you to manifest what you want. Didn't know that. Sounds right though. Have the best summer you can possibly have It's only going to get better and better month after month after month. Now, he says, some of you will start to understand about the loss of diseases, okay? Because these are going to there are going to be all kinds of cures this year, right? Yes. But there's many to eradicate. They're all destined to disappear. More every year, more every year, more every year. But they're afraid people won't hear about them because of people's resistance to the news, to reading, things like that, newspaper, things like that. Skip over the bad things. Look for the good things. Look for the good things because they're happening. I know, right? You got to trust us. You got to trust us. We are here because you're here. True. We're going to usher you into 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension in the next 4 to 6 years. Some of you will be higher and others will be lower. It is not a competition. It is simply what you chose to be going forward in this lifetime. You will all be extremely plentiful, right? You'll all be extremely plentiful. Have everything that you need or want. Don't worry about where it comes from. That's our job. Bill has talked about ancient money in the past. Some of you will receive ancient money not knowing where it came from. Most of your lives will change in the next 8 months to 10 months. Okay. The trials and things, they're going to continue, and in the elections in November. Okay. Okay. Yes. There's going to be funny business. There's going to be funny business. You have to expect it. All right. Whichever side you're on, they say. Interesting. Some people will be eradicated. As we have talked about, there are some people that are not moving forward. This will be another event for people that are not going forward. All right? Don't despair. Don't despair at all. It's a natural order. It's about love. And the people that are leaving believe in a certain type of love that is not universal. What is universal love? Acceptance of everything and everybody. Spreading love no matter where you are, where you're at. And I want to reconfirm you're returning to where you used to be in other dimensions. Okay. And that's, I think we talked about this before, is that we're going to return back to 5th dimension, probably by 2030, 2032. All right. It's going to be a 2-lane system, kind of, right? 5th dimension is where we came from when they decided to shut the planet down, basically, and 500 years later to repopulate the Earth in Africa and have them spread across the planet over hundreds and thousands of years. Okay? Yes. When you hear global citizens, that will begin to resonate with you beginning this year and next year. Because you're part of the galactic. You are part of, you're part of the galactic. This is when other transformations will happen, which will be the uncovering things from other planets that are here already. ETs and aliens, okay? Again, nothing to be worried about, James. It's all about the collective. It's all about the collective, right? And I don't know if I know I'm going to. I don't know if I talked about this before because I wasn't sure if I was going to or not in the past. But there are some renegade ETs that are not controlled. They don't follow the agreements that they've made with people who live on Earth, right? And they will wreak some of the havoc on the planet, okay? Until they're collected and killed by the collective, all right? There's plenty of energies disguised as humans. I think I've talked about that before, okay? So, again, everybody's safe, right? But there are renegades that that circle the planet and are on the planet that are trying to capture bad people, all right? They can no longer go forward. They're not. They're actually not supposed to go forward. They're the last of the people that are wreaking havoc on the planet, leaders and third dimensional people and things like that. All right. Unveiling. There'll be some unveiling, right? Slowly. Again, after the election, we're talking hang on. End of 25, 26, 27, and going forward. Because the shift is going to happen, he says, and it's going to happen quickly, especially after the election. Okay? Don't let that worry you. Don't let things popping up and down affect you, because it's not for you. All right? It's not for you. It's just time. It's time for things to happen, to be manifested. They are manifesting to move us forward, to move us, right? To the big separation, okay? The ones who believe it, the ones who are into it, the ones who are all involved in it, and the other ones like us that are not. They're not in the conspiracy thing. They're not into any of that stuff. The people that are in the conspiracy thing, the conspiracy game, let's say, are the ones who I would say 10 out of 10, I'll say 9 out of 10, are the ones that will leave. Yeah. Venus just said that it paused my voice, or Spirit's voice. Not sure if that was Spirit or for me. Yeah. So the great separation is going to happen probably next year, where especially after the things happen, that people will be like, no, we can't have that stuff. No, we're not having that kind of stuff. And it's important. It's important to keep your head on straight, keep yourself spirit. I was going to say meditated, not meditated. Keep your meditations going, and keep things so that you're not pulled in. Spirit says. Okay, so I'm seeing this here. I'm gonna see what Jody says. Funny you said that at this moment. Could have sworn the pic behind you glitched when you mentioned. Well, yeah, because so I can tell you that a few of my guides are ETs. Okay, I've known that for a while, and they wouldn't let me tell you if it wasn't, but they can control the energy. Yeah. They control the energy. Trust me, they do. Yeah. I don't rely on them often. They don't talk to me a lot. But when it's something like this, they want it to be straight. They want it to be, okay, this is what is planned to happen. But again, best laid plans can get messed up, can truly get messed up. So 2024 is going to be great, all right? There's all kinds of great stuff, great energy. It's going to be a great summer. Keep meditating, right? Keep talking out loud to your spirit guides, guardian angels, right? Make sure that you are centered. Make sure that you are in love. Make sure that your energy is good. Make sure that you protect your white light, right? Because there's thieves out there that want to take that from you. And they're very cagey. They're very cagey. You know, they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. And they'll befriend you. And then all of a sudden, 6-7 months later, all of a sudden you're like, okay, where did I go? Where did I go? Because you get lost in that energy. You'll get lost in those things. Because when you do that, where do things go? So when you do that, basically what happens is you relax around them because they're your friend. Well, it's not your friend. You know, as they start to talk about spiritual things, they find out where you're at. Not everybody, but your intuition will tell you, no. Can't be too trusting with spiritual people, just like the church. Just like the church, right? My grandmother was a Presbyterian woman, and she was in charge of the church. And two-faced, snake tongue, the whole thing. Because those people aren't of the light. They're not. They're not. So, anyway, get off of that thing. Is there anything else? Believe who you are, Spirit says. Believe who you are. You're the spiritual being that's going through this transformation of light and love, and you're absolutely going to be a different person every month after month, after month, after month. And don't be surprised if all of a sudden you wake up one day, like I'm telling you, how do I know that? How do I know that? Hell is that? Yes. Okay? And when that happens, celebrate it. Tell your friends. Tell me. Whatever. Because it needs to be celebrated. You definitely need to celebrate when you get to the next level. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You'd be very, very surprised how many people are there but don't recognize it. I've had some readings last week that were like, Bill, I don't know. That's where you're at. You just don't want to look at it because you're comfortable. You're working in 3D. You're living in 3D. You're doing all these things in 3D. Yeah. See? And that's okay to do that. But then it's hard for you to step up. Do what you got to do. Yeah. Okay? So, I think he's done. Yeah, they're done. So, I'm starting a new promotion, guys. Tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure when it's going to be up. I'm doing basically May readings because everybody's in this funkadelic kind of thing, right? And they're going to come out and go, okay, Bill, what just happened? So I'm doing 30 minutes for $70 and 60 minutes for $100. I'm going to run them for probably 10 or 15 days, okay? So if you're coming out of your funk and you want to know what's next, look on BillHobart.com, okay? And if you're already in this space that you want to have someone to relate to, somebody to give you a little bit of coaching, a little bit of what I do here, BillHobart.com, Coaching for the Soul packages, membership packages, from 15 minutes to an hour and a half every month, all right? It's under coaching sessions, I believe, on the Facebook or on the website. Check it out and see, because a lot of you are right at the cusp of transformation. And an hour reading a month, I mean, I think it comes out to be like $40 a month or something, crazy thing like that. Yeah. Or $50 a month. I'm not sure. It's a really good deal. You pay for 12 months, you get a 13th month free. So that's on BillHobart.com also. All right. So any questions, you guys know how to get in touch with me. I'm always around. You can email me, whatever. Got any questions? Like I always say, don't hesitate to text me. Send me a Facebook Messenger. Okay, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Dog takes up a lot of my time. So she's a lot. She's really a lot, but she looks beautiful. Oh, she's never looked prettier. So kind of in love with her. Kind of cool. So never thought I'd love anybody like I love Bailey. I love her. And she's Bailey reincarnated too, so that helps also. So, namaste, everybody. That's Coach for the Soul, Thursdays at 3. And I'll see you next week. Oh, 2. If you guys will go over to YouTube in about 20 minutes and like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and just leave an emoji, okay? But YouTube will pick that up with the algorithms and send that baby around the planet. So if you do that for them, I would love you even more than I love you now. All right? So I'll see you guys. Take it easy. Need something? Let me know.